when my mind's telling me no.
But my body.
News. News. Submitted by Name the Baby Bear Kwan. Come on, man. The initials would be JK.
I like Kwan.
Kwan.
You still have an opportunity.
But our last names aren't Kwan.
Yeah, we can't name him Kwan.
Yeah.
You can name him whatever you want.
It's perfect. No matter
Oh, how about Klingon Kwan?
We could just nickname him Kwan and they have no say.
That's true.
No matter what you name the kid, we're gonna call him Juan.
Kwan.
Taurus is still nice.
Tori.
Tortilla and rice. Taurus.
R.Kelly has been accused of running a sex cult, and one of his alleged victims has come forward.
What? Why is this a surprise? Because I thought everybody know that he likes pissing on underage girls.
And he was married to Aaliyah when she was 15.
He was 27, she was 15.
Yeah, I mean that should have been the duh, right?
This is literally money lets you do whatever the fuck you want.
Or maybe everyone's surprised that he was smart enough to put together a cult.
Do you think the young people of today remember who R.Kelly is?
I don't think so.
Because I don't see nothing wrong.
My little brother asked me who the fuck TLC was. I wanted to die.
Who asked you that?
My little brother.
How little is your little brother?
22.
You need to get your hand.
Yeah.
And yes, he deserves a backhand where the knuckles fucking go across his face.
Give me your hand. All right, little brother. All right, you get his hand, and then you just like, I fucking forgot. Never mind. It was gonna be different.
I was, cause in the, what was it? It was TLC and Chasing Waterfalls was playing, and he's like, oh, who's this? And I almost fucking crashed the car. It was terrible.
I was driving too and Isaac asked me who Britney Spears is. I was like, what?
Then you say he was like, is this new?
Yeah, and then I was like, oh, cause what was it? Hit me, baby, one more time. That one was playing when I was driving, and then he was like, mommy, who's this? I'm like, Britney Spears. He's like, is she a YouTuber?
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
Throw him out the goddamn window. It's weird now that, I don't know what channel it is. It's not BuzzFeed, but one of those viral channels where they have little teenagers come in and react to.
That's the Fine Brothers.
Oh,
Is it?
Yeah, it's like teens react.
Yeah, to like
Elders react, all that.
to fucking like 90s whatever. And for me, it feels like this music was out like a year ago. But then they're like, who is this? What is the?
It's more like 20 years ago.
Yeah, I would watch it and I would cry myself to sleep at
I
night.
still think the 90s was 10 years ago.
Same.
But anyways, so R. Kelly, or first of all, BuzzFeed published an article last month saying that R. Kelly is holding multiple young women against their will and that he has this sex cult. But apparently the young women keep telling their parents and police that they're there because they want to be and that they're happy and that they're in love.
NDAs.
Oh yeah, and they've also signed NDAs, which is non-disclosure agreements. And so they are also saying that these women are over the age of 18, so police can't really do anything, but the parents are just really concerned because they can't speak to their daughters. Whenever they do see their daughters, they're saying that they're like brainwashed and they're just really worried for their kids because they're like, I wish I could get help and take them to some sort of like cult rehabilitation program to like reprogram them because it's like there's zombies.
How is he still getting young girls?
With the promise of stardom?
Yeah,
Cash?
He's actually going to his old high school
And recruiting?
and like we're trying to recruit like for, you know, trying to help them with their singing or, you know, if they're trying to be artists or whatever, he's telling them that he's gonna help them, but then instead he just like primes these young girls by like talking to them for months and then he ends up
Moving him in.
like having sex with them, like flying them out to his concerts and then at the concerts having sex with these young girls.
I didn't know he still had groupies that are young high school girls or whatever.
Apparently he does. Well, actually, no, according to this report, these girls that are in his sex cult, they're already like in 18 to like mid-20s.
So he's primed them in high school.
That's pretty powerful though. I think like if you go to a high school and like there's notable alumni and then that's what the high school is always proud of, right? Like, Obama went here or The Rock went here. Then like growing up, starting as a freshman, you're always like, oh cool, The Rock.
Yeah.
And then when The Rock does show up, I'm like, hey, I could help you guys become movie stars. You're like, oh, of course you can. We went to the same high school. So like half of the brainwashing work, I feel like it's already done.
Yeah.
So all R. Kelly has to do is I'll fly you to one of my concerts and bam,
Where are the fucking parents? Like, how are these like 16-year-old girls taking flights and the parents don't say shit? I couldn't even sneak out without getting beat.
They probably like guilt their parents into like, you're not gonna help me realize my dream.
I could become a star.
I'm pretty sure that's what's happening.
That's true, because we have an alumni who's the owner of the public storage company. You know those companies where
yeah.
And if he came back to my high school and he was like, you know, I have a lot of these public storage buildings and I can show you guys a little bit about business, I would have been like, oh, really? Take me to one of your garages.
It's the same shit with those pyramid schemes.
Oh, pyramid schemes! I got suckered into one when I was 18. Oh my god! I learned so much about manipulating people.
They're like, oh, I retired my parents at 23 and I'm driving a Lamborghini, blah blah blah, and the kids are like, no way. Then you fucking hear about the shit on Facebook. Oh my god, you know? Fucking, it's stupid.
Like, oh my god, you have a Viper at 22 years old.
Yeah.
How can I be down?
Yeah, that's how I weed out the dumbasses on my Facebook. If I see one shit about Usana or something, I'm like, you're fucking out. You're done.
Especially at our age.
Usana or Herbalife?
Yeah.
Get off my feed.
I have a fucking question. Here's the thing. There's this pyramid scheme thing where you're like a beach body coach. Why is it that every fucking beach body coach that teaches fitness, like their life coach beach body coaches, after like 3 years, they're still fat? How?
I wouldn't call myself a coach. Even now.
Yeah, like all they post about is workout. Like, oh, just did my 30-minute beach body workout. Oh, it's so great. It's working so well. It's like, it's been 3 years, dude, and you're still fat. Like, what the fuck kind of coach are you? And how do you think this still works?
Especially at our age, man. If you're getting fucking suckered into any pyramid scam, cult, or whatever, you're fucking, especially that fucking cult called Choices, fuck that cult. Watch out, man. Anybody that's getting into this bullshit at this age,
You're done.
I dated a guy.
Yeah.
I dated a guy.
If you're 17 or 18,
Yes.
you're still in it. Like,
It's like you'll learn from
your world is still kind of like,
You're learning.
what if?
Yeah.
You don't know shit about business. You don't know how it works. If you're like in your late 20s to early 30s,
Yeah.
and you're getting suckered into this shit,
You're dumb.
You didn't see the world enough.
I was saying like I think what they prey on is there's always everyone has a sliver of this. I feel like where how can I get rich or get successful quick? And the more realistic you are, the more you know, okay, it's probably gonna take 10, 15 years to become a singer or to become an actor or to build a successful business. But it's all those people that are like, how can I become a millionaire in a month? That's who they prey upon, and that's how people get sucked into
There's
it.
like people that have like their own like inner demons that they're trying to fight out. They're like, oh, I can't find happiness anywhere else, and I'll try becoming rich.
Yeah, because they're like, oh my God, you know this special shortcut? I could get there in this long. It's like, if that's impossible. No one has ever built any successful business in a month.
When I was 17, I dated a guy who went to this thing called Landmark. It's a
Oh, you know these cults, they also change names too.
She's been trying
Sorry.
to tell this story since like before he started
Fine,
talking.
but they change names because Landmark could be Choices.
possibly, but then he's like, yeah, it changed my life. It teaches me how to blah 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 my defense mechanisms. You should.
Oh, it sounds like Choices.
Yeah, and like how to deal with life problems. So I went. I was like, all right, cool. And then they would plant people in the crowd. So whenever the guy says something like, yeah, you can do this, and someone in the crowd's like, yeah, that's right. Let's go! And then I'm just like, shut the fuck up. Like, that's one thing that made me not want to go. And so I asked the guy I was dating, and I was like, so how much is it for one class? He's like, well, it's $500. I'm like, bitch, I am 17.
Whoa.
I don't have $500 for this shit. And then that's when I, like, even at that age, I'm like, this is fucking stupid. You guys are all dumb in here. I'm gonna get the cookies and go.
At least you got the cookies.
You ate the cookies? You know what's in the cookies?
Oh shit, that's right. Fuck.
But yeah, so these R.Kelly girls, they're saying that apparently R.Kelly controls their physical appearance, like their weight, their hair. He makes them wear these jumpsuits so no one else can see their bodies
Oh my
except for him.
God.
Apparently, if there's a man in the room,
So he keeps them clothed.
yeah.
He really cares about if they're warm, if they get sick too, huh?
Really thoughtful.
Well, how do you explain this one? If there's a man in the room, they all have to face the wall.
Because the man's probably freaking dirty. He doesn't want to contaminate their minds. Such a caring guy.
Yeah, that's
You could twist it in many ways.
I wonder if he's still peeing on them.
Probably.
My friend downloaded all the porn that he recorded with all the young girls. During that time, we were like 15, okay? So it was okay to watch this. We were like the same age as the girl, okay? And then so I was watching it, and he's like basically recording this on a home camcorder, right? They're fucking, and at the end of it, he whips out his dick and starts peeing on them, and I'm all like, that just ruined everything.
That girl was like 14 years old.
Yeah, like we were like the same age.
I thought you can't pee when you're hard.
I was like, dude, everything was
It's
dope.
hard to pee.
Up until the point that he had to pee on her. What the fuck was that?
Was it like
No,
really?
then
I've
he
never
won.
seen the video. Is it like shittily like quality, like shit quality?
Yeah. It was just like a home recorded like sex video. And then I was like, before the time of webcam cam girls and all that stuff, you know? And I was like, dude, that's fucked up.
That's so much work. Like he has to stay hydrated before he has sex. So he has to go buy like 2 liters of Aquafina water. When I'm about to come, I'm gonna pee first. So he's just downing all this water. He's like all hella hydrated, and then he has to pee. Because if he's not stocked up on pee, he can't even pee on them.
I'm also thinking about how smelly that room is because he just peed all over her. And they didn't clean it up. So imagine all the pee that landed on the floor, it just soaked it up. I had a dog that peed on floors.
Was she like receiving or she was just...
She was just laying, she was just standing there like she was just receiving the piss.
Oh no.
How did you know he didn't clean it up? He kept the tape rolling?
No, I mean like there's pee that's dripping all over the carpet and
Oh, you paid a lot of attention.
I know.
He's like, I don't see any mops on the walls or anything.
I hope to God the maid steam cleaned that shit.
Ew. Did it look
yeah.
like a posh place?
No, it just looked like a bedroom. I actually wasn't
Fancy or anything?
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, apparently he also switches, like he confiscates their cell phones and he buys them new cell phones, and they have to ask permission whenever they leave the home, whenever they even want to go to the restroom, whenever they want to contact anyone besides him on the phones, they always need to ask permission. This is all according to that BuzzFeed article. And so apparently BuzzFeed also confirmed that there were 5 women living in his Chicago recording studio, and that they all have to call him daddy.
Corojos.
Yeah, and
Ain't nobody my daddy but my daddy.
yeah, so one girl, she's now 24 years old. Her name is Deronda. She's saying that she first met R.Kelly when she was 15 back in 2008. She was waiting outside the courtroom when he was being charged, or when he was on trial for child porn charges.
Why the fuck?
She was a fan of that stuff?
She was
What
a
the
super
fuck?
fan. And then so apparently once he was acquitted of those charges, like that, like just cemented in her mind, like he's innocent, he's amazing, and so she would continue.
And it happened to her.
Wow.
So then like she would continue to like be a fan, and
That's crazy.
like, his management team or whoever, they contacted her via MySpace, and then they started talking for months, and then he would fly her to wherever he was having concerts, they would have sex, and apparently he was abusive. And so now she's speaking out. Oh, and also she did sign an NDA because she was told that she would be getting a certain amount of money for signing that contract, but she's saying that he never paid her, and so now that all this is coming out about this sex cult, that she wants to speak out about her own experience to try to convince these girls that are with him now to try to get out. But
They should
she was
arrest the managers too that contacted these girls, because they pretty much helped him get to them.
Yeah, that's true.
My friend went on tour with R.Kelly. He was a part of the company that recorded all of his live shows. So he was a cameraman, and then so like for every single one of his shows, like he's like recording it, right? And then he says like he told me so many stories about R.Kelly that I for sure know that this guy is just fucking insane. Because do you remember like when he did his opera shit?
Oh, he would wear the cape.
Yeah. So he said that in the middle of his show, right? Like right in the middle of his concert, he felt that he had to leave in his fucking Phantom of the Opera outfit, go across the street to McDonald's and start passing out hamburgers. So like he's in there in his fucking like opera, Phantom of the Opera cape and everything, and then he's inside McDonald's, and of course because it's R. Kelly, like no one's telling him like get out of here you crazy guy. He goes behind the counter and then he starts passing out fucking hamburgers like he's working at McDonald's.
I really wish I knew the logic behind that in his mind.
And then the whole concert's just waiting for him to come back.
Wow.
Yeah.
Joe's so emotionally charged. His mind is working faster than his mouth.
Yeah, so he's just out there, and I was just like, what the fuck? That's fucking crazy.
What a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, there's so many.
Probably pissing on the fries and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah, now his lawyer is just saying that R. Kelly is alarmed and disturbed about the recent revelations attributed to him, and that he denies the allegations and that they are working diligently to try to pursue his accusers and clear his name.
Dude, anybody that if anyone saw the Trapped in the Closet series that he created, it's like a 30 parts music video, 30 episode music video or some shit of the same beat. If anyone watches that, you would clearly know that this guy's insane.
Well, apparently, he wrote an autobiography, and in it, like, he's saying that he got raped by an older woman, and he got, like, sexually abused by a man, and, like, all this, like, crazy shit would happen in his childhood, so it's like, well, I can kind of see how...
Like where it's coming from?
Yeah, but it's crazy.
If I was the judge in the courtroom, I would make him sing all the testimonies.
Yeah, I do feel bad for him though.
Doesn't justify anything that he's doing.
Nah, but he's a troubled man.
He is a troubled man.
You know he's
but-
50 now?
Yeah.
Whoa.
He was dirt ass poor, and when he made it, I think it was like 17 or 18. He was really young, and then it was almost like being dirt fucking poor to like,
Yeah.
yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. For more, please subscribe to our channel, and you can check out the last video right here.